Last week, Bill Shanks wasn't too pleased with Coach Richt and the Bulldogs' performance, but he's had a change of heart after their win against the Gators. Sort of. Here's the BS report with Fox Sports 1670's Bill Shanks.
As a University of Georgia grad and fan, I can tell you that I am pleased as possible about the win over the Florida Gators. Yes, 3-18 over the last 21 years was about too much to take, and believe me, even though it was a crappy game with not very good football played on that field in Jacksonville this past Saturday, I am thrilled the Georgia Bulldogs won. However, I'm giving credit to Todd Grantham, the defensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs, whose defense was the main reason that team won the game. Now, Florida is not very good. Sorry, Florida fans, you're just not very good. John Brantley, the quarterback, was gimpy. He shouldn't have really been out there. Will Muschamp made a mistake in keeping him out there. And Florida does not have a running game. Tell me, how can an SEC team win if they don't have a running game? The answer is they can't. That's why Florida's lost 4 in a row, and they really may not even have a chance against Vanderbilt on Saturday. But I have to throw Mr. Mark Richt under the bus. Now, you're probably saying, I'm tired of you throwing Mark Richt under the bus. We love Mark Richt. He's a great guy. I don't care about that, because he did something after the game that I'm telling you, if you really think about it, it's going to make you angry. Now, Blair Walsh, the kicker for Georgia, has been great for the Bulldogs over the last couple of years. All-American kicker, coming in to this season, has a chance to play in the NFL, or rather, had a chance to play in the NFL. Then he's gone 13 for 23 in field goal attempts this year. 13 for 23. That means in 8 games he's missed 10 field goals. I'm a math major. 10 field goals. And then after the game, Mark Richt was asked about what he thought about Blair Walsh and whether or not he had made thought about maybe replacing him with Brandon Bogate. Here's what he had to say. What do I do with him? Mark Richt asked. I encourage him and keep loving him. You've got to be kidding me. And then he said, and as far as trying to make some kind of move or change, it hasn't even crossed my mind. Now, come on, Coach Richt. You're a good man, but you can't be that Pollyanna that you haven't even thought about replacing a kicker who is 13 for 23 in field goal attempts. That's awful. And this line about, I'm keep loving him, this is football. Yes, you're there to try to make those boys' lives better. But you're sounding silly because, you know what, this is football. And, yes, we're winning. We're 6 in a row, all that good stuff. But people are football fans, and they want to hear somebody say, you know what, we've got to win football games, and if he's not good for my team, I'm going to have him on the bench and put him out there with someone else. So I want Georgia to keep winning, but Mark Richt, come on. This is football.
I know, this is football, right? He's very passionate today.